Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Heather and today I am going to show you a grocery haul and a meal plan for week 7, I think it is, of my weight loss journey. So last week I showed you just a short version of what I do as far as meal planning and meal prepping and that sort of thing. Today I'm going to dive a little deeper into how I plan out my meal prep. I'll go over what my meal plan is for the week, and then I will show you kind of step by step how I plan my meal prep.
Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you here. The app that I use to plan my meals and everything else is Google Keep. I usually use it on my phone. However, because I use my phone for recording videos, I'm showing it to you on my desktop. So I have different pins for different areas. So the first pin is this week. This is the pin where I plan out all of my meals for the week. I eat 5 meals a day, so that's kind of shown here. M1 is meal 1, M2 is meal 2, and so on. Meal 1 is my breakfast, obviously. Meal 2 is my morning snack. Meal 3 and meal 5 are lunches and dinners, and meal 4 is my afternoon snack. So, meal 1 for this week, I chose to have a smoothie. I kind of didn't really have any sort of recipe. I kind of just made it up as I went through meal prep, but I just put smoothie in here as a placeholder, I guess. Meal 2 and meal 4. So my snacks I actually didn't have planned when I went to the grocery store. Because of the virus, I wasn't too sure what kind of stock Trader Joe's would have. So I told myself I would just go and see what they have and figure it out at the store. So what I ended up getting was yogurt squeezes or yogurt squeeze and hard-boiled egg for the first snack. And then the second snack was pre-portioned chips. Trader Joe's kettle chips that were already pre-portioned in bags. Then for meal 3 and meal 5, so I mentioned in my last meal prep or meal plan video that I will typically pick 2 to 3 meals for lunches and dinners. That is because I'm single. I don't need to cook for anyone else, so I don't need to be cooking a bunch of meals because it'll just go to waste. So I pick 2 or 3 meals that will last me from Monday through Saturday. So the meals that I chose for this week was Asian lettuce, chicken wrap, chopped salad. The second meal was skinny taste pork chops with Dijon sauce and baked sweet potatoes. And then the third meal was a frozen item. I just kind of picked a easy meal as my third meal. I didn't need to do any sort of meal prep with that. It was just kind of something that I would just need to cook at night. So that is fish nuggets and sweet potato fries. Once all my meals are planned, I move over to my pin titled Meal Prep. So this is where I plan out my meal prep. So last week I mentioned that I like to start my meal prep with the things that will take the longest to cook, and then I end with the items that don't take as long. So I'll look in this week pin and kind of look around to see what I need to make and figure out what's going to take me the longest. Obviously, that is typically the lunches and dinners. So this week, the things that would take me the longest would probably be the sweet potatoes because you usually have to bake those for about an hour in the oven. Of course, I don't have to make the fish nuggets, so it's just the other 2 recipes that I would need to add. So I'll toggle back over to this meal prep pin, and the first thing I'll add is the sweet potatoes. And the 2 recipes actually are both about the same amount of time for prep. So I'm just adding both of these recipes and I'll kind of just figure it out as I go through meal prep. So I'm adding the Asian chicken chopped salad and then the pork chops with Dijon sauce. Now that those are added, I will toggle back to this week pin and see what I have left to do. So the smoothies is probably The smoothies are probably the next thing in line. I will typically make smoothie packs when I am making smoothies for the week. That way, I just take the smoothie bag out of the fridge and add the liquid in the morning when I make the smoothie. So add smoothie packs here. And then the only other thing I'd have to do is hard boil the eggs since the other items are already pre-portioned and those are kind of just grab and go in the morning. Obviously, this isn't a perfect system, but I like to do this just to make sure that my meal prep goes as quickly and smoothly as possible, and I'm not just kind of wandering or dawdling around. Meal prep can take quite a bit of time, and you want to make sure you're planning it out so you're not idling around and waiting for things to happen or trying to figure out what you're going to do next. It's best to be prepared and plan.
Okay, here is my haul. I normally shop on Sundays, but because of the pandemic, I was a little worried about the supplies that would be at the stores. And you know, they were pretty bare on the snacks and the canned goods and stuff. The produce at Whole Foods was pretty much gone. So I went to Whole Foods today instead of Target because I didn't want to deal with those crowds. So let's start with the grocery haul. I got some wine. That is the most important thing you need during a pandemic is wine. I got water chestnuts, sweet potatoes, pecans. I got some hoisin sauce. I'm not sure about this brand. This was all they had left, so that's what I got. Minced ginger. I could not find ginger anywhere. Apparently everyone hoards ginger when there's a pandemic, but so I found that, so I got it. I got some butter lettuce, carrots, almond milk. I got some sesame oil, an onion, some chips for snacks, bananas, romaine, ground turkey. Again, I needed ground chicken, but they didn't have it again, so I got ground turkey. It'll be fine. Tartar sauce for my fish nuggets, pork chops, peanut butter. They were out of the peanut butter that I normally get, so I mean, I think this is fine. It was a little more expensive, but. And then honey, Dijon mustard, and some squeezable yogurt for snacks. All in all, for all of this, I actually bought some more stuff that I'm not going to show because that's not really part of my meal plan for the week. I got like a bunch of frozen stuff in the event that I can't go anywhere during the pandemic. In total, all of this was probably around $70. The stuff that I got on top of this probably added another 20 bucks. So I spent a little more than normal this week, but it all evens out. Okay, so that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. And I hope you guys will join me tomorrow for my meal prep with me. I upload that every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.